One more again, we back in here. Episode number 3.
Yes,
and we got the whole crew in here today. We got the whole crew up in here.
Yes, sir.
Introduce yourselves, fellas.
And I'm Mr. Taylor.
And I'm Reggie F. Baby.
Reggie F., you made it back from helping promote the podcast abroad, huh?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We went over to the great city of where LeBron from.
Yeah, to your baby daddy homeland.
Wow. To the great city where LeBron from.
How was it, man? How was it?
Nah, it was very, very. It was a good trip. Learned a lot, and I'm ready to hit the business and hit it rolling.
I got a question for you. How was traveling during the pandemic? Like, was it so different?
Oh, I tell you what, I paid a little extra so that I could if you pay a little extra, you get to sit by yourself.
First class.
Yeah. No, it's not.
He said, "Look, I can sit by myself."
I was clowning with a couple of the guys that I was with. They were sitting in a seat together on this side, and I was in a little plane, and they had just one seat on the left side in one of the flights, and I was like, "Yeah, man, I told him I'm first class right here. I paid for that."
Oh, boy.
And I was sitting right next to him. But I will tell you this: the planes are not full at all. Yeah, hardly none of the stores are open in the airports. Cause we was in Atlanta, we was in
so that make
Houston,
the layovers bad.
Cleveland.
Layover kind of suck.
Yeah, they don't have.
Can't do nothing.
I mean, if you get in there and get busy at an airport, at a big airport, you can get busy for some hours.
Listen,
but if everything closed, I bet that sucks.
We was at Atlanta airport, and Atlanta have a big airport.
I know.
Nothing to do.
Nobody, it wasn't no rush. Nobody was there.
I mean, that's good and bad.
Nothing but the workers.
Good and
Look,
bad,
it was $232 to fly round trip.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
And that was 4 flights
to Ohio.
Yeah.
Glad you made it back safe and everything.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it, man. I really miss y'all. Y'all did really good last week. I just wish y'all would have given LeBron a better shout out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know y'all watch it.
We were totally unbiased.
Sure.
I know. I could have tell. Okay. That's why I said y'all didn't do enough talking about LeBron, but I'm gonna leave that alone.
We got a 2-hour special, so
yeah. And he's a Laker fan, and I didn't even get what I thought I was gonna get from him. But
I represent.
Speaking of the NBA, we got to get into it because there's a bunch of craziness going on today.
Yeah.
It's time to find out who playing next week.
Let's get to the standings. The East is set. We're going to get to them in a little bit. I got brackets for those, the Eastern Conference team. The Western Conference is crazy right now. We know 1 through 7. We don't know 8 and 9. As far as we know right now, if Portland loses tonight, they play at 8 o'clock tonight. If they lose tonight, they're out.
Yeah.
Memphis is in.
Yeah.
Yes.
If Portland loses, Phoenix gets the spot.
Memphis beat the Bucks.
Wait, hold on. I thought you said it was already done already.
Memphis beat the Bucks.
I thought we had to figure it out, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me text my partners back and let them know that
man, it's
this
so
was some phony baloney, edit, responding, like information.
So that's where we at. Pretty much all the standings are set. So we're gonna let you know the playoff matchups and whatnot. Who's going to be actually playing? Playoffs start on Monday.
Yeah.
Play in game start on Saturday. So we're going to go through some scores of some of the games that went through the past couple of days.
2. It all depends. The 8 seed got to win 1, and the 9 seed,
9 seed got to win 2.
Okay, I got you.
So whoever get the 8 or the 9,
man, but
that's a lot going to that too.
So the play-in got to be 3 days because if the 8 seed win, no, mind.
Unless they do it tomorrow. I don't know, man. It's crazy. The NBA got to figure it out some type of way.
Right, I don't know, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But giving their team a chance to get in there, Damian Lillard, he went off the other night to give his team a chance tonight to actually make it into the play-in game. He had 61 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, and 9 3-pointers made against the Mavericks. They beat them 134-131. That was a hell of a game.
Shout out Carmelo, too, because Carmelo
Shout out to Carmelo. Shout out to Phil Williams and Carmelo Anthony.
See, for your young basketball players, shout out to the smaller players.
Shout out. Yeah, it don't matter what size y'all, man. Because Lillard's heart is pretty big.
Lillard's not that small.
Speaking of Lillard,
Lillard had a heart of a lion.
This is what he's done in the bubble. This is what he's done in the bubble.
Yeah, that's small.
Against the 76ers, he had 51.7 assists. Against the Nuggets, he had 45.7 assists and 11 threes. Against the Celtics, he had 30 points and 16 assists. Against the Mavericks the other night, we just spoke on it, 61 points, 8 assists, and 9 3-pointers. So Dame put himself in very select company. He is the only two players to have ever scored 60 points 3 times in one season. That's Wilt Chamberlain,
crazy, bro.
and Damian Lillard.
And that's like a center and a point guard, dude.
Yeah, that's why I say shout out to the small players.
What's your thoughts?
How tall is Damian Lillard?
6'2".
6'2".
Yeah, that's small.
That's not small, man.
I mean,
small for the NBA.
No, the average size like 6'7". No, man, I don't want to go there.
I was about to say.
yeah. Well, you talking?
Yeah.
It would have been nice to
tall.
get Portland and
6'7"
Phoenix
is a
in there,
tall
both
guy.
of them, but only one of them is going to make it in there because Memphis, they decide they want to win a game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and then they
won
beat the
this
Grizzlies.
afternoon.
I mean,
That's 'cause,
the Bucks.
Yeah,
huh?
they beat the Bucks.
Giannis
Freak
got
wasn't even
suspended.
playing because he
Got
was suspended.
suspended.
So they pretty much
Headbutting
gave that game to Memphis.
Yeah,
They gave
Ryan.
that game
So
to Memphis.
you
honestly,
newfound love headbutting, huh?
What you mean newfound love? Ain't my newfound love. I just said the Bucks gonna make it out the East.
That
That's
is your
it.
newfound love. Everything come out your mouth is
Giannis.
the freak. The
Because
freak.
he balling. He MVP this year. He gonna be the MVP. But
He
get
said
to
he said that
We'll get
last
to
year too.
He won the MVP last year.
I'm just saying you was all over him last year too.
How you figure?
Oh, man.
Reg, we ain't starting with you. Because, see, last week we had a very cohesive podcast.
Devin
and here you
Booker,
come with
baby.
your
Well, yeah,
darts
y'all both
from
don't
all
like
over.
the
Well,
same
guess
people.
what? Well,
Devin
guess
Booker.
what? Guess what?
Devin Booker
Guess
did
what?
enough to
I'm
already
back.
get himself in there into the playing game. He's done enough. They won today. This was from the other night. He had 35 points,
Man,
9
Devin
rebounds, and
Booker,
7
man.
assists. He's been balling in
I
the
heard
bubble.
they're going to give out some awards for the bubble players,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
think so.
voting Devin Booker, baby.
These two are up for the bubble MVP. Damian Lillard and Devin Booker.
Booker, man.
So wait, they the bubble MVP?
No, they're up for the bubble MVP. They're gonna do a bubble.
So they
MVP.
have a bubble MVP.
I guess.
They going to do bubble
For these
awards.
2 weeks that
They
they
just
so they're
announced-
gonna have awards
Oh
for it.
man, this is so soft.
I know.
Yeah.
This is so
You see the
soft.
little
This is
Mickey
so
Mouse
everybody
trophy?
get a trophy for coming playing the COVID, huh?
Oh yeah.
So that's a COVID trophy.
It's
TJ
called
Warren
the
might
bubble
Participation
MVP.
COVID trophy. The NBA is ridiculous.
TJ Warren might get his first and ever only MVP award.
You know what?
Oh, that must not
And-
get
and
it.
ever
No,
since,
no,
hey, you know
He
what?
might get most improved player.
we were just
in the
talk-
bubble, you know.
He's not gonna get that either.
We were just talking about that. How I said a lot of them players been getting hurt because they've been going for that bubble MVP. They should have never said that, and the players probably wouldn't have got hurt like
They
that.
just
Now,
announced that like 2 days
Yeah,
ago.
Well,
the ball's playing, man. The ball's
they
trying
need to
play,
do
man.
some bubble.
Everybody playing ball but LeBron James whenever they feel like it.
Who
Who we got right here?
You know what?
Wait a
You know
minute,
what? We gonna let that. We gonna excuse me. Hold
on,
on,
we gotta
Ryan.
move it, we
Ryan, hold
gotta
on.
move it.
Speaking
Come
to
on,
the
now we gotta
audience.
move,
Speaking
though.
to the audience. Just
Wow.
let that pass. Act like you never heard that.
Just go ahead.
Now he worried about Harrison Barnes.
Other important
Because
games that we had in the
because
bubble.
they need to do bubble
Now you want to talk
haircuts.
about Harrison Barnes.
We had the
Wow.
Pelicans and the Kings. The Pelicans just they should have stayed home.
They need some bubble
106,
haircuts.
112.
I saw a report that said Lonzo looked like he was checked out since the bubble started.
Why did
Yeah, they
why
weren't
did
ready.
why
But
they
they
never
knew
cut
he
this?
knew they was gonna be resting Zion,
So
so
the
I
Kings beat
wouldn't
the
been in.
Pels. Zion had a report. I believe he told the reporter that he need to lose some weight and he gonna be in shape and ready
Man,
for
why they
next
keep
season.
saying he
So
need to
we're gonna
lose
see.
weight?
He
Why?
does. He does.
He
does.
He does.
He moving around too
Why?
slow.
Spurs and the
He
Rockets.
moving
I
around
ain't never
too
heard
slow.
nobody say Charles Barkley need to lose weight.
Charles Barkley wasn't slow like that.
Yeah.
Charles
Spurs-
Barkley would take that
Come on,
fast
Zion
break.
not
Charles
slow.
Barkley would take
Barkley
that
wasn't that
fast.
big back then.
Hey, boy, Charles Barkley would take that fast break and
Man,
look,
Zion
beast down
not
the
that
court.
big, man. That's a 20-year-old
Man, you
kid,
tripping.
man.
I don't give a doggone. He full of turkey and gumbo and red bean and rice and everything else they have in
Come
New
on,
Orleans.
Ryan. What you got?
Spurs and the Rockets. Spurs put
He
themselves
need to
in
eat just a
position
Subway.
to get into the playing game, but they
Rockets.
got eliminated today.
Rockets lost Westbrook, huh? I heard about
Yeah,
that.
he's gonna be out for the first couple of games.
Yeah,
of the
he have a
playoffs.
quad injury. That's gonna hurt him right there.
This was from the other night, the
think
game
so.
that Giannis got suspended. 126, 113. Brook Lopez
the
had
headbutt
24 and 5 threes.
Ryan boy.
Let
Headbutt
Reg tell
gate.
it. Celtics and the Grizzlies. That's why I say the Grizzlies lost all these games, but they won the one game tonight that they needed.
All that matter.
So they had lost against the Celtics. Celtics been playing good ball. Jason Tatum,
Celtics to the playoffs, man, in the finals.
29.6
You
rebounds,
wanna bet
4
on that?
3-pointers made on net.
That's what I thought.
What Wayne said?
Celtics in the finals.
But he don't want to bet on it though.
Raptors and the 76ers. 76ers, you can pretty much count
Let
them
Giannis
out.
head, but somebody else.
All I have to say is this about the Raptors, man. I know that when LeBron leave a team, they be decimated. They don't do nothing the next year. But when Kawhi left his team,
Yeah, because LeBron done brought his old decrepit homeboys over there, and it ain't nothing left.
Pacers and the Rockets.
He done sent all the coaches out, and anybody he didn't want to play with away from
Nick
him.
Nurse won Coach
So
of the
whatever
Year,
left
man.
on the team, that's what this is. What's
Hey,
left?
This was the
okay.
game that
Wow.
Westbrook actually got hurt in. Do
That's
y'all
why
want me to
Boots
just put
say
the
he
camera on
destroyed.
y'all? We just forget about the scores because
Why
I
he
can do that.
destroyed.
Hold on,
I
Ryan.
can
Hold
get
on.
to the
Let's
scores.
get through these matchups.
I can't
Hold on,
get through
Ryan.
the scores.
All I want you to do, Ryan.
Bruh.
There's something I want you to talk about. I want you to talk about how for years Waylon was rooting for his team to get the #1 pick.
We ain't got time for all that. We ain't got
Come on,
time.
man.
We
Come
got
on.
golf and MLB. We got the UFC
UFC,
with your
baby.
boy. We got to get to that, man. We got to get to it.
Man,
That will be for another episode.
Keep
will
it
come
right,
up, though.
moderator.
Well, you need to see. You know what? I need to
Pacers
sit. I
and
need to
Rockets.
sit down and
Heat
do
and
some
the
of this
Thunder.
here.
Heat
We'll
and
call
the
Ryan the
Thunder.
mediator.
I need to help out with the scheduling
The
because this
Heat
book.
and OKC. Darius Baisley, young guy for OKC, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 3-pointers made. OKC, they clinched their spot. They'll be playing
Shout
the
out
Houston
Chris
Rockets in the first
Paul.
round. Clippers and the Nuggets. This game was the other night. Paul George, 27 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals.
Okay.
Coming.
Now, these are your play-in scenarios. Now, mind you, a lot of these scenarios have already been taken care of with games that have been played today. But right now, Portland, that's what we're waiting on, the 8 o'clock game. Portland, if Portland loses, they're out. So we have this nice, beautiful graphic. Layman's terms, Portland lose tonight, they're out.
Keep it up. Keep
Memphis?
the graphic up, please.
Okay. Memphis is already in there. So we ain't even going to go to Memphis. Memphis is already in there. Phoenix.
All right.
Phoenix needs for
Portland to lose right
Portland to lose. If Portland loses, Phoenix is in.
Okay.
So
now.
Okay.
Devin Booker just on the record saying he the biggest Nets fan they got today.
and the Spurs out. So we already
the Nets
know
are playing against.
Spurs fought valiantly, but the Spurs out. Okay? So, with that being said, these were the scores before we came into the studio today. Now, we had the Wizards and the Celtics, no playoff implications, maybe seeding, but they rested a lot of folks. The Wizards beat the Celtics. Lakers lost to the Kings. I think LeBron only played the half. Everything's clinched as far as that goes. Suns beat the Mavericks.
I'm sorry, everything what?
128-102.
Everything is what?
Clinched.
Clinched. Okay.
Number one.
Suns
Okay, I
beat
just
the
wanted a
Mavericks
few people to hear that word.
128-102, and the Grizzlies beat the Bucks 119-106. So it comes down to this. Portland,
Now you acting like
if
you
they
ain't here.
win, they in. If they lose, they're out, and the Suns get in. Does everybody understand that?
Yes, we finally do. Thank you very
If
much
not,
for
y'all
breaking
find
that
out
down,
tomorrow
Ryan. You
morning.
did an excellent job.
So we got all that down. Now we can go to the East because the East is already solidified. These are your playoff matches in the Eastern Conference beginning on Monday. You have the Bucks against the Magic, Raptors against the Brooklyn Nets, Celtics against the 76ers, Pacers against the Heat. Any predictions which y'all
Hold
think
on.
gonna
As
happen
far
in the
as
first
far as
round?
as far
I
as the
got a
play
sweep with
as
the
far as the playoff
top.
goes. As
Let's
far,
do that.
Hold on.
Hold on, Ryan.
As far as the playoff goes, they still doing everything the exact same.
Every-
Like,
all
as far as
Yeah.
the games and all of that.
Format, 7
Okay.
games.
Yeah, they
All
still
right.
doing that the same way.
All
Once
right.
playoffs start, regular
I
playoffs.
didn't catch that.
What
Hey,
y'all
they-
got? What
they
y'all got
do,
on those matchups? Any of those matchups intriguing anybody?
Pull
I
that back
got-
up, Ryan.
I got a sweep with
Who gonna be the sweep?
Orlando and Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, they gonna sweep. They gonna sweep.
Bucks going
and
even
I-
if Freak headbutt somebody.
And I'm gonna call a sweep with the Celtics and the Sixers because Ben Simmons is no longer on the team.
A sweep?
Oh yeah.
You don't think MB can get one?
No, not by itself.
Nah, not against Boston.
Pacers, Heat ought to be the best matchup.
That
then?
probably
Yeah.
will be the best one.
Hey, you know what?
That
But I'm
Jimmy
gonna tell you.
Butler, TJ Warren, you know they got into that
I'm
fight.
I'm almost
Hey.
with you on that.
Hey,
I like
look.
the Celtics dominating that
Yeah,
series.
yeah. I think
Okay,
they will.
Celtics, I got the
I give them
Celtics.
one gentleman sweep, I guess.
I get them one. But
I don't know because you know what?
Hey, Gordon-
At home, if Philly could play strong at home, they
home,
could stay in the
man.
series.
At home.
They're all
shit.
at home, Rich. They all at home, brother.
Wow. So I
I'm
tell
thinking
you
about something else.
They all at home. There's nowhere to go.
this.
What, back to the hotel room? Where they go?
Get at home. I tell you what's about the Celtics, man. I saw Gordon Hayward scored about 30, 40 points the other day.
Yeah.
And then Tatum scored like 30 something the other night. Jaden Brown couldn't score 30. I mean, Kemba Walker, we know what he can
Yeah,
do.
they had like 3 players with
but
20
look,
plus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ryan, I'm not gonna
they
lie,
get
though.
rolling. It's gonna be hard to beat them.
Ryan, I'm taking your team in that series.
No, to do what?
What, the Bucks over the Magic?
No.
Look, he calling his team the Bucks.
Well, no, y'all just said, man, y'all stupid, man. Y'all just said, oh, you've been riding. Y'all been riding the Bucks coattails. Y'all been riding the Bucks coattails. You just said that.
We have him on record.
Let's
You
go,
just
Ryan.
said that. You
Man.
just said you've been riding the Bucks coattails. I assume that's what you was talking about.
Ryan,
call
I
it
said,
team
I
the
said, I said that I'm gonna take your team in that series. Who is your team, Ryan?
Brooklyn, not my team till I see Kevin Durant on the court.
He was.
Oh my God, he ain't even in the bubble.
But you answered us though. Thank you for
He's
telling
not
the
even
truth.
in
Wow.
the bubble.
Thank you for
at
showing us
all.
where your heart at.
Reg, you so petty, boy. I swear before God, we can't even get through the skulls. We can't get through the playoff matches. Nothing. You just want to yell and holler. Talking about being at home. They all at home.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
I
but
don't know.
speaking of home, bro, you seen they gonna let them bring people after the first round.
Yeah, I seen that.
Bring people where
Like the players gets to bring like 4 people out there.
Family members.
after the first.
they have
round.
to go quarantine
No
for 14
Instagram
days.
chicks.
No,
They
no,
said
man,
no social
man.
media.
They gotta be like people,
no people you met
been
from
in-
Instagram
people
or nothing.
you actually met before and like close friends, no agents.
They gonna still have to quarantine.
And nobody you met from off
Like
of
you
social
I
media.
think you
They said
quarantine
that
for
too.
2 days outside the bubble and 3 days inside. I think something like that. So
So they get a 5-day trip at Disneyland.
Yeah, but they say they can't go to the park. Once you're in the bubble, you're in the bubble. You
Yeah,
can't go ride the rides. If you bring your kids, they can't go to the park. None of
being
that.
silly.
Can't do none of that. So now we getting ready. The awards are gonna be introduced pretty soon. They're gonna do it
Usually
in the
like the
bubble.
first
They're not
round.
gonna have the award show or nothing like that. So
round,
these are your finalists. They have been announced for the MVP of the
LeBron
NBA.
James, year 17,
17.
GOAT.
You got Freak and LeBron
There you go.
and James Harden.
Freaking LeBron.
There you go.
Freak and LeBron. Any predictions? Who's gonna win the MVP? y'all?
LeBron James.
I'm sticking
Why,
with
Reg?
Giannis.
Why, Reg?
Because he's been, listen, though, he's the most valuable player to the NBA. Okay, first of all, with his jersey sales and everything else he does.
That doesn't go
And-
into
Let me tell you right here.
And he's most valuable to the Lakers.
Let me
Here
tell
are
you-
the numbers for the audience so they can see the numbers.
And I was just about to say, when you should post that graphic right there, the reason why Harden not gonna get it is because of Westbrook.
Yep.
And the
Exactly.
same thing gonna happen to LeBron James,
Same thing gonna happen to Greek Freak.
Anthony Davis.
Greek Freak.
Free gonna win it.
Whatever.
Free gonna win it.
Whatever.
But LeBron will be number 2.
I mean, if
You
you
know
look
what?
at those numbers,
It's easy. No, but listen.
Can I say? I'm trying to get a
No,
boy a
can I
compliment,
say?
but you want to talk over everything.
You just
be-
asked me for my opinion.
Yeah, you gave your opinion and you're still talking.
I
Like
wasn't.
you got
I wasn't.
diarrhea at the
I
mouth.
wasn't
You're
done.
still
It was a
talking.
2-part.
Well, you gotta be done.
It was 2 parts.
Timer.
Hey, let
timer.
Ryan
Just to
give
let
the
everybody see.
compliment. I wanna hear
You see
this.
this little
I
timer?
wanna-
He
I
goes
wanna-
over it, y'all. He
wanna
goes
hear this.
over it.
Come on, Ryan, keep going. I want to hear this.
For his 17th year to be second in MVP is a hell of an accomplishment.
Oh,
That's it. That's a hell of an accomplishment for your 17th year. I've never seen it.
to finish second.
And that's a hell of a look. See, thank you, Fur. Fur, take it as a compliment. You, on the other hand, I don't know what you want. You went to Cleveland.
Because you know what?
wasn't gonna stay at his house.
He's
You must
gonna
go meet his mama.
he's gonna
or
break
something,
records.
bruh.
Hey, I did meet LeBron Mama before.
He's gonna break
did?
records and
Yeah.
set milestones.
They had. Well, no,
at
I'm not even gonna go there.
at the New Orleans game.
Hey, y'all.
Delonte West
Hey,
did
y'all-
too.
Wow.
Now you see.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I had to
You
throw
see?
that in there. I had to get that out.
Wow.
Okay, rookie of
So
the
you
year,
went from
y'all.
giving a man a compliment to
Well, no,
That's wow,
Wow.
Ryan.
it was bait on the
Wow.
hook. It was bait on the hook.
Wow.
You know what I'm
it
saying?
wasn't.
Rookie of the year.
And what lives matter, Ryan?
Come
What they
on
got to
with
do
the
with
rookie of the
anything?
year.
They all black.
I like Ja.
Ja Morant,
I like Ja. right here.
Kendrick Nunn,
Yeah, it's-
Zion
it's-
Williams.
It's hands down. Ja gonna win it.
Hands down.
Tell Zion
Go lose
work
weight, I
hard
guess.
next time.
Yeah, you need to lose weight.
Planet
I don't see
Fitness.
why you need to
Just work
lose
a little
weight.
harder.
Get
Planet
off,
Fitness.
get off the biscuits.
So we all agree on that one. NBA Most Improved
Zion
Player.
beignets.
Here are your finalists: Bam Adebayo from the Heat,
Brandon
Luka
Ingram,
Doncic
baby.
from the Mavericks, and Brandon Ingram.
B.I.
Luca is the most improved. Ooh, that's
Boy,
a,
Luka get
Luka
that.
was good last year.
Yeah, that's what-
B.I.
that's what
is
I'm
the
saying
most
that.
improved,
That's what I'm
man.
Ooh.
Hey, between him and Bam,
Nah, Bi boy.
cause Bam nice too though, man. Bam
Yeah.
is an animal down there.
Bi boy.
You know how I look
But
at it?
Bi,
He don't have no
he's silky
coach.
smooth.
B.I.
Yeah, I don't
They
B.I.
want to
finished-
give Luka an award. They're gonna end up giving that to Luka.
Luka was
The
good
NBA
last year.
wants to
Luka
give
almost
Luka
averaged a
something.
triple-double last year.
The NBA wants to give Luka an award. Watch what I'm telling you, and they're gonna end up giving him that one.
I wonder what he had in.
That's
Well,
gonna happen.
if they give it
What
to
was
him,
his
Ryan,
MVP finish?
if they give it to him, he deserved it because he does.
was Luka top
he's a
5
baller.
in the MVP?
He's a baller.
Top 5, I'm not sure because they only had the top 3 that
He
made the
should've been.
finals.
I think he was.
Yeah, I
if
think
I'm
he
not
should- he
mistaken, I
should've
think
been.
I
That's-
seen in a race where he was
that's
somewhere
straight.
around there,
That's
Yeah.
and that's just his second
he
year.
gonna win a couple. He gonna win a couple.
He
Oh, yeah.
deserved it.
He gonna win a couple.
And he getting better and better.
Defensive Player of the Year: Giannis Antetokounmpo,
A
Anthony
Dizzle.
Davis,
A Dizzle.
Rudy Gobert.
A Dizzle.
Don't let that Rudy Gobert get it no more. He might start back crying.
A Dizzle. He might rub his
Who
hands
y'all-
all
who
over
y'all
the
think, man?
mic.
Who y'all think? Y'all think Giannis?
I got Anthony Davis. It
I
sure
got
ain't gonna
Anthony
be the Greek
Davis,
Freak.
bro.
It ain't gonna be Giannis.
For me,
why it's not
you
gonna
know,
be
you know
Giannis?
why for
He-
me it's Anthony
me the
Davis
argument for
because look what
Anthony
look
Davis.
what he does on the offensive side, and he exerts a lot of energy on the offensive side.
AD,
and to come
like-
back and do what he do on the defensive side, like he just
Anthony Davis-
he's a dog.
Anthony Davis is I think he like second in blocks behind Whiteside, and he like in the top 5 in steals.
Rebounds.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna get mad if AD
He
get it.
averaging over almost 2 steals a game.
That's not bad. If AD get it, that wouldn't be a bad.
I was just
choice.
asking because
And he leading his team in points, and he leading his team in rebounds.
But that's
He leading his team in
but
steals.
that's a defensive award,
blocks,
though. That's a defensive boy. Look how Red's looking at you, boy. Them eyes
free throw
cutting, boy.
percentage.
6-man finalists, y'all.
Wow.
We have 2 Clippers and a Thunder. Montrezl Harrell, Lemon Pepper
He
Lou.
don't miss a time.
And Dennis
if he can get it
Schroeder.
out, he gonna get it
But
out.
when I
you know
say
we put
something, Ryan
facts
want me
out
to
here.
get off the mic.
Yeah, he
You
get
know we
quiet
put
when we
facts
don't talk.
out here.
No, but he got in and got out.
It's good for Whalen
He
though.
got
Huh?
in and got out.
Yeah, anytime they talk
keep
about
lingering.
LeBron,
You
Wow,
keep
so that's what we
lingering
doing.
and
That's
lingering.
what we doing.
he
Right.
got it in, got out.
Okay, so that's
He
what
got
we
in and
gotta
got
do.
out.
Where I say he got in and got out.
Yeah.
Montrezl Harrell.
That's what you told Big Bubba. Huh?
Lemon Pepper Lou and Dennis Schroeder. So that's what we doing, Red. So that's what we doing.
I just slid in and I slid out.
So that's what we doing.
Come on, man.
Oh man, 6-man of the year. We can't even get to the subjects, boy.
Not you, man.
Oh,
So it's all good when Whalen do it, but when Red do it, you mad.
You see what I'm saying?
didn't do
Every
that.
single time.
I
bro.
didn't do that.
Every single time.
Goodness.
6-man of the
We
year.
might have to bleep you.
6 man, who it was, man.
Oh, AOC ain't gonna air
We
this.
might have to bleep you.
What's wrong with that boy, man? Oh.
Now let's go, man. We can
6-man of the year. Did y'all even hear the 6-man
Lou
of the year?
Williams. When in doubt, just pick Lou
Lou
Williams.
Williams.
Lemon
yeah.
Pepper
Ain't
Lou.
he in it? What
Lemon
did
Pepper
Lou
Lou.
win?
Magic City.
Lemon
Magic
Pepper
City.
Lou gonna get it. Now we got Coach of the Year.
Phil.
Lemon Pepper Lou.
Nick, boy. Nick.
Mike Budenholzer,
Nick.
Billy Donovan, Nick Nurse.
Nick.
I would go with Nick because considering that Kawhi and Danny Green left.
So
and-
what about
and they
what
where
Billy
they at,
doing?
I like
Billy?
Chris
Billy.
Paul, though. Chris Paul coach on the floor, too.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good one
Chris
too.
Paul
Though.
coach
You
on the
think
floor.
Lowry ain't out there controlling the
But they
tempo?
didn't even think OKC
Not-
was
Chris
going. They
Paul?
thought OKC was going to be in the
I mean,
lottery
for
though.
Toronto?
Fur.
I'm sorry. Was that
Not
right?
They thought OKC was going to be in the lottery.
Yeah.
Who else besides
yeah.
Chris Paul?
They
Who they
thought
got?
OKC was going to be in the lottery.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not me.
It was Chris Paul.
I
and a
just like
bunch
what
of
they
other
did.
folks.
I like what he did with that group he got.
Yeah, Billy
Nick Nurse is up
Donovan.
there, but
But
And,
Billy, hey,
and he come from the Florida Gators.
I was just
baby.
about to say, man, Billy Donovan been doing a hell of a job since Florida.
Since Joakim
Nick,
Noah.
Nick Nurse, dude.
Joakim
Nick Nurse
Noah, Al
got
Horford.
one All-Star on his team.
I think they're going to give it to Nurse though.
Yeah, he
Oh,
only
you don't
had
think
one
Siakam is an
All-Star.
All-Star?
Well, he is
Pascal
all-star.
had a great season.
He is all
Who
star.
had Pascal in fantasy?
Oh, yeah, he
Kyle
Ooh, that
Lowry
boy
too,
was
huh?
averaging about
Siakam.
over double-digit rebounds.
Ain't Kyle Lowry an all star too?
Yeah,
He
my,
was
my
too.
bad. My bad.
His hair stay a little nappy, but he good.
Yeah, I was just thinking
I
about
just think
that.
Nick Nurse had it harder being that he lost.
That's what I was just
Kawhi
thinking in my head when you said him. I was thinking about
Wow.
his head.
And a little bit of feel good
Good
NBA
ball.
news for y'all. Kobe Bryant, rest in power. Orange County
Shout
yesterday.
out to the Mamba.
They voted declaring August 24th as Kobe Bryant Day, 8/24.
August 24th.
Oh,
Kobe,
8/24.
Kobe
Okay.
Bryant Day.
8/24.
Hey, this still
Orange
hurt, bro.
County.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Officially
man.
known-
Shout out to
This-
Orange County, man.
This still
Shout out
hurt,
to the
bro.
Mamba.
Rest in power.
Kobe Bryant Day.
This still
Yeah.
hurt, dog.
That 2020,
I
man.
don't
That
know,
2020
man.
came on strong.
This just hurt, dog.
Now, we
Still.
didn't get into the Western Conference because we're still waiting for that 8 seed to clinch, but we can talk about, we got a few minutes, we can talk about some of the matchups that will be happening. I know we got the Thunder and the Rockets.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that?
Man.
Well, Billy Donovan,
no-
I mean, he got a shot because Westbrook is
yeah.
down for the first 2 games.
Yeah,
no,
that's gonna be a hurt
it's
thing.
2 games.
At least the first 2. He gonna miss the first. I know the first one.
And is Eric Gordon back?
And look like
Eric
and
Gordon.
it look like
Eric Gordon's back.
Oh, he
they
back.
still
Yeah.
don't have a big man. I mean,
Nah, they're not gonna play on the big man
It look like a
regardless.
squad.
Who you talking about, Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah, Houston.
They're not gonna play on the big man.
I don't know, man. It's gonna
Westbrook
be.
out.
I know that's what's gonna make it tough on them right there.
I got Thunder in 6.
Oh me, oh my.
Thunder in 6.
I think Westbrook could come back before he let it go down like that.
He got to come back.
No,
he got
I
to
thought
come
that-
back. That might go 7 though.
He
well,
not
you
gonna be out
taking
that
you
many
taking
games,
a
though,
you
huh?
taking the Thunder
You
over.
said Thunder in 6.
Hey, you know what? That's gonna be a good matchup because Chris Paul coming and try to look.
Chris Paul better go sit down.
Oh, bro. Shit.
Clippers and the Mavericks.
Sit down.
Clippers, Mavericks. I like Luka, baby.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one.
It's
But
gonna
you
be
know,
a-
it's gonna be the Clippers,
Clippers
though, man.
in 7.
Yeah, Clippers.
Yeah, I say Clippers in 6 or 7.
Clippers in 7.
I say
Man,
6.
stop riding the fence.
I say
6
6.
or 7.
Okay, 6.
Be on camera
Six.
and say it with your chest.
6.
Clippers in 7, man.
6. 4-2.
I'm taking Clippers. I'm taking the Clippers in
Now you
7.
talking about me.
And Denver and
Clippers in
Utah.
Who?
Denver and Utah.
Denver playing
Denver
some
in
good
5.
ball.
Man,
I saw
that's
that.
you know
That
what?
Denver team that was
I like
the
Denver.
Denver team that was just
That
playing
is
the Lakers
that
the
is
other night.
that is
And
a
was
toss
the
up.
second.
Yeah.
That is a toss up,
I
man.
like Denver.
Because the
Denver.
I
Jazz
like Denver
Jazz
in
ball too now.
5.
Yeah, Denver in 5.
Jazz
for
ball
me.
too.
Denver in
Yeah,
5.
Jazz don't play.
Donovan Mitchell, man.
And
Now this one, we got 2 scenarios. Regardless, I already know where y'all going. Lakers if they end up playing the Trailblazers.
Lakers and Lakers.
And how many games though?
Lakers and
Oh.
Trailblazers, I'll give them
The Lakers and the Trailblazers.
6.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 6.
Lakers Trailblazers?
Yeah.
5.
I give them 6.
Dame will get them 2.
I do 6.
He
Dame
working.
get him
He
too.
working too hard just to get in there.
Dame will
No,
get
that's-
them 2.
that's
He ain't
what I
gonna
told
have
him.
enough
talking
depth.
about that
That's
too
what I
though.
told
He ain't gonna have
'Cause
enough
the
depth
play-in
for
game will
us.
be Saturday and then the playoffs start on Monday.
And McCollum is banged up. I don't know if y'all kept up with that.
McCollum?
Yeah, shoulder.
Yeah, he
got
had
a
no,
bum
not
shoulder.
a shoulder.
Man,
He got a back
in 5,
injury.
man.
Oh, I
Lakers
thought he had
in
a shoulder.
5
No,
because
listen, he have a back injury, and they
It's a
said
back. Yeah, it
they
is
said
back.
that if it was the regular season, at this point they would have put him on injured reserve. Yeah, that's how bad. That's how
Let me
much
say
pain
this.
he in
I
right now.
reconsider. I reconsider.
let me
my-
say
I
this:
reconsider.
Lakers in 5 because Dame Lillard gonna hit a buzzer beater because he ain't gonna let him get you out.
I reconsider. I go Lakers in 5. I didn't know McCollum was that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I don't
hurt.
think
but
he gonna let him
that
get
might
swept.
change it
I'm
up.
still
That
gonna
changes
I'm
it
still
up.
gonna say that because they have a nice inside game.
No, ball.
Yeah.
So what if the
Man,
Lakers
you
end
got
up playing
man.
the
You
Grizzlies?
see the two centers,
The Nurkic foul out last game with
Lakers
9
and
points.
then Whiteside coming in after that,
nah.
man.
Lakers
You tripping.
Grizzlies, that's a
tripping.
sweep right there. That's
Yeah.
a sweep waiting to happen.
If the
Lakers,
Lakers end up
Grizz-
playing the Grizzlies.
Sweep.
Oh yeah, that's a sweep.
Yeah, I call it a sweep.
That's a sweep.
Ja working kind of hard right now too.
They only won 1 game in the bubble.
Yeah.
That's a sweep. That's a sweep.
Yeah, I guess.
So who, being that y'all are all Lakers fans, we still got a few more minutes on the NBA. Who would y'all rather play? Does it matter?
Oh, no,
or if
it
you
doesn't
had to
matter,
choose?
Ryan.
Out of the two,
It doesn't matter.
Got LeBron on the
Grizzlies.
team, man. It don't
You
matter.
know what? I don't. It
Grizzlies.
doesn't
Would
matter.
y'all
who-
rather go for the sweep to get them out of there
Grizzlies.
fast and rest?
It's not. It's
Go-
not.
We don't know what's gonna happen though, regardless.
Yeah, bro.
Grizzly.
And it's not always about the sweep. Sometimes you could sweep somebody, go sit down for a bunch of days, and then come back all
Bad.
stagnant. You know what I mean? So
Grizzly. I take the Grizzly all
I just
day
pick the
over
Lakers.
Portland.
I don't care who they're playing.
it doesn't matter. Just get on the court. Let us beat you up.
We got
You
the GOAT on the team.
gonna knock you out the first round, and we
before
going
we
to the
leave
second.
the NBA, I just want to say LeBron won assist leader of the year in his 17th year for the first time.
Shout out to LeBron
think he averaged,
James,
what,
man.
10.2?
For the first time in his career, in his 17th year.
Nobody has ever done it.
17
Once
year.
again, LeBron doing something
17th
nobody
year,
has
he
ever
gonna
did.
lead
Shout out
the
to
league
the
in assists.
Bron.
You know, that's
Wayland, shout out to
hey,
Bron.
Bron,
You
baby.
hear him, huh? You hear him, huh?
So once we get back in here
That
next
sounds so
Thursday, the
phony.
playoffs will be in full swing. So we'll have more info. We'll be right in the midst of it. Can't wait. We waited too long to get to where we at now. So
LeBron's supposed to be a champion already.
Let's go with them Lakers, baby.
Mr. Whalen, baseball, I got your American League standings up there. What's up?
Oh,
MLB.
We in full swing in that baseball
They still
right now.
got
Ver's gonna
viruses
cover
all
you up
over.
for a minute.
That's fine.
Oh yeah. Just you can run down that standing, Ryan. But I mean, the hottest team playing right now is probably the Chicago Cubs in the NL. But we're gonna cover the AL first, and I think we got
Yeah, Yankees is number 1 in the East, Minnesota number 1 in the Central, and Oakland number 1 in the West.
Okay. But we got the Rays right there behind us, and we got the Twins pretty much. They leading their division, but they gonna be is that the A's with a better record than us? Yeah.
Yeah, they're
A's.
13 and 6.
Baseball
A's
they
is
play
tearing
every day,
down.
and they play early in the day, so it shifts all the time.
Y'all
But
got the same losses, but they got one more win than
Yeah,
y'all.
they at 684. So the A's, Yankees, Twins right now, with probably look like the Rays leading the wild card race in the NL, in the AL, in the NL. Like I was just talking about the Cubs though. The Cubs are leading
12-3.
They pretty much leading the entire league at 800% on the win
12-3
on the win percentage, and they hot right now.
Yeah, I see that.
Everybody, you know, got a lot of Cubs fans, and
The West, you got Colorado and the Dodgers.
Yeah, that's, remember I telling y'all about. I remember telling y'all about the about that West. You talking about that? Huh? Y'all not winning it. They got the Rockies leading the West. If you
It
want to
looks like
see
a
right now.
three-team race. You got the Rockies, the
That's what I-
Dodgers, and the Padres.
And that's what I talked about when we first started the podcast.
Padres got old boy.
That West, man, they got Machado and Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yeah, Tatis.
So, and that's what I'm saying. Once you get in this big playoff field they gonna have,
We
it's
not
gonna be
worried.
something
We
to
not
deal
worried
with
about the
those teams
rabbit,
coming
man.
out the West right
We
now.
not worried about the rabbit.
But you're looking at Cubs, Rockies,
Dodgers.
and look like the Marlins leading their division. The Dodgers would be coming in that wild card spot. So that's pretty much where you at on the early MLB race. You can look at the amount of games they all in,
And
in
the Dodgers
12 and 15 games. So
just
it's a 60-game season. Keep
just
in
to
mind.
break it down, the Rockies is 12-6 and the Dodgers is 12-7.
The win percentage is what they go off. Just like with the
The Rockets, I'm gonna say y'all win percentage is 667 and ours is 632. I mean,
I know.
but
Y'all
you acting
would be
like
the
you
wild
acting like
card.
you
I
fall
think they're willing. They
behind.
called it right. They still playing.
they
they
be
still
in the
playing
wild
ball.
card.
Shout out the A's for beating the Astros up
Player of the week, man.
on the field.
Just spoke
player
on
of the
his
week.
name, huh, Ryan?
NL and AL. Fernando Tatis Jr. in the NL. Yeah, I like him.
My
I like
boy
him.
Judge hit a home run night before last, but he took a week off to kind of cool off a little bit. So
Yeah, Judge been
shout out
tearing it
to
up.
Judge and the Yankees.
Judge
But,
been tearing it up.
Fernando Tatis Jr. He got hot for
Yeah.
about a week and a half, and
Yep.
that's your player of the week.
And Frankie.
And the AL,
And what about
Frankie
Frankie,
Montas.
man? Frankie.
See, I didn't get the stats on here.
Frankie on fire. He on fire. Hold
Yeah,
on.
he's in first place.
Yeah, that's why they in first place, because they got players of the week on in the MLB.
And I thought this was interesting. Before we get to the power rankings, let me know what you think about this. You have Charlie Blackmon. He's hitting 500 right now through the
man.
first
Charlie
17 games.
Blackmon.
Hadn't been done since Stan Musial, Hank Aaron, Larry Walker, Barry Bonds. He's hitting 500 right now.
Yeah.
I was
Through
watching.
17
Yeah.
games.
I was watching Charlie
Yeah.
Blackmon. And the game I was watching,
Yep.
he actually was like 4 for 5 that night. I was like,
I don't know if he got him some new contacts or what, but like he see that ball clear. Clear. Like it's like it come to him in slow motion.
yeah, that's big time in the major
That's what I'm
leagues.
saying.
Yeah. The ball come in slow motion, whether it's a curve, a slide, a knuckleball, fastball. Look, it's coming in slow motion to him.
Yeah, he got,
He in the zone
he
right
got,
now.
He got some vision.
And then some more big news. My Yankees, we lost Giancarlo Stanton too. He out for about 2-3 weeks. with
He's
a-
always
Yeah,
hurt.
I was
huh?
just
He
about to say that,
always
man.
hurt,
He
man.
was hurt last year too.
Yep, hamstring, grade 1 strain, so he'll be out.
He need to do some. He need to get another trainer or something.
Yeah, well, we got Judge and we got a stacked lineup, so we gonna.
You ain't worried. I'm worried.
We probably ain't gonna miss him too
They ain't
much.
canceling
Yeah, but
no
y'all
damn
paid him.
season,
Y'all
I'm
paid
with
him a lot of money to go play ball, not to stay hurt.
Well, see, they ain't canceling no season. My Yankees
Nah,
in
we ain't
first.
canceling. We
Let
ain't
us
canceling.
play.
We playing ball, baby.
Let us
Now, I
play.
will say this: the MLB are adopting. They taking big consideration in adopting the bubble rule, a bubble format for the
For the
playoffs.
playoffs.
But they
Yeah, to
trying to
think about
find. They trying to find the locations where they do it at.
Yeah, but they looking into it for the playoffs. So don't nobody want a big name to go out right then and there. That's what y'all was kind of speaking on.
Yeah.
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 You lose a big name right in front of before a big game.
Wouldn't be
he-
fair
and-
for everybody.
Yeah, and he have to quarantine at that point.
Yeah, that's it. But that's what they doing right now. So if you miss a player, you got to play out. You just got to play out right now because we're going to get through these 60 games regardless, baby. As long as Judge don't get sick.
Here are the
Wow.
power rankings.
Wear your mask, Judge.
60 games.
Judge, wear your mask.
60 games.
Your MLB power rankings. Your 10th team is the Houston
The
Astros.
Astros falling out of there. Did y'all see the big fight? They had the big fight.
They having
the
a
other
fight
day.
every other day.
With the
Then.
A's, that was the A's.
19.
Well, they didn't really fight.
Please.
They tackled the
Well, Bregman tackled him before he could get to the
It
batting coach.
It wasn't really no fight. They need to
Well,
stop
the pitching
talking
coach.
smack, man, because they wrong. They need to just be quiet, right?
the good-
your
the
your
dude from-
Astros need to just be
What you mean
quiet.
my Astros?
Well, it popped
Y'all
up
need to
because
just suck on a lemon.
The-
Nah, it's my Astros.
the-
Well, you like putting a lot of
the
teams
guy
on me, huh?
from the Astros, he hit Laureano.
Oh, Lord.
And
Yeah,
when
I
he
know.
got to first base, the pitching coach was talking. So Laureano charged into you told him to hit me.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, he
Yep.
run into the dugout and
Yep.
Bregman tackled him.
That's why I said
Whoa.
the Houston players, they started it.
And just so you know that the hitting coach for the Astros, he got suspended 20 games and 5 games for Laureano.
God dang, Ryan, but y'all in
So that
trouble.
let you know whatever the hitting coach said, for him to get 20 games, he must have intentionally hit him.
And you know what? They probably went back and pressed play, and they heard him.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of people heard him. They in a bubble.
Yeah,
There ain't no crowd, no.
yeah.
Plenty of people heard
But
him.
they
The
recording.
umpire heard him.
They recording all of that.
Yeah, that's what I say. The umpire heard him.
Power rankings.
Let's go.
Number 9, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, man. That word me being in the American League and all.
Number 8, Colorado.
The Rockies with Blackman. Yeah, you see what they doing. Arenado, they got a tough team over there.
Number 7, Cleveland Indians.
Cleveland, they still got a good
Cleveland
pitching staff.
Indians.
One of the best pitching staffs in the game.
And your number 6 is Atlanta Braves.
Atlanta Braves, they
Braves,
still hanging
man.
on after losing their ace. They lost their ace about a week ago.
I thought they would have been doing a whole lot better.
They doing pretty good. That's a lot of teams in the major league. Yeah,
I know.
they 6 in the power ranking.
Your number 5 team, Chicago Cubs.
I think the Cubs ought to be a little higher than that right now. Power ranking wise, as hot as they are right now, they hot.
Number 4 team, Minnesota Twins.
Well, the
Twins?
Twins, they ball.
Twins steady,
They
man.
playing ball. Yeah.
Spurs
Rocco
out.
Baldelli, he handling his
So
business.
regardless, they was out anyway.
Number
Yeah,
3
they
team.
already was
It's good to
eliminated.
see Oakland back. It's
And
good to
Oakland
see
age.
Oakland back doing big things. I grew up like in Oakland with Jose Canseco
Yeah, they
and
got Chapman over there.
Mark McGuire.
Yep.
The number 2 team
The
this
A's
week.
actually been pretty consistent. If y'all ever watch Moneyball,
Yeah. Ever since then.
yeah, they've been. I mean, once
They came up
they
with
don't
the
never
numbers.
they don't have a bunch of big names, but they
Nope.
steady.
Yep, they came up with the numbers.
Yankees number 2.
Yankees. I
They
don't
were
like
number
the,
one
I don't
last
like
week.
The 2
They
spot.
they where they need to be.
I don't like the 2 spot.
Who number 1?
They just give him the number
Who's
1
number
spot.
Dodgers.
one?
They just give him the number 1 spot because Kershaw just
See,
came
but
back
what
and
I'm
he looked
saying,
good.
what I'm saying is you was trying to talk down on us earlier, but look what the power rankings saying. So I don't want to hear Daniel.
Hey, who's the pitcher with the 2 different color eyes?
Who you
different
play
color
for?
eyes.
As Jake
Yeah.
the Snake
I
Roberts.
seen somebody pitching the other day, dude.
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Sure he wasn't just cockeyed?
No, no man. I'm
Sure he
fine.
wasn't just a little cross-eyed and looked at
He might
saw
have
glare
had
off of it?
contacts on for.
No, man.
Well, that's MLB from the division, and now we about to get into UFC 252 hometown product. Daniel Cormier,
DC, baby.
part 3 against
DC, the trilogy.
Miocic.
Stipe.
Stipe.
Speak on it.
Stipe,
Hey,
man.
Stipe put a good show in last time. I was in attendance. Well, I wasn't there. but
Well,
I was
listen to
watching.
Daniel Cormier. The first fight, he took care of his business. The second fight, he got knocked out, and according to him, he said that he made some adjustments in the second round. Started hitting him with a couple body shots. He was fatigued, and his body wasn't ready for that,
Hey.
and that's how he wound up getting beat. But he said this fight, he going back to the basics. He said, yeah, he gonna use his hands, but he fixing to take him to the ground. And he's going for that title once again, to be the heavyweight. And then once he wins that belt, then he's gonna retire off into the sunset like
I tell you what,
GSP.
So that's his last fight, period.
DC fought a good fight and was on pace to win that fight, and Stipe come out of nowhere.
Well,
So
like
putting
I
them
just said,
hands
he said he made some adjustments and he started hitting him with the body shots, and then he was too fatigued to fight that off. But you live and you learn. But it's gonna be a good one, and
You have the whole card.
we definitely gonna be watching the fight.
Yep, just
DC, man.
let me know where it's gonna
DC.
be, and I'll be there.
Take care of your business, baby. Let's go.
And who else we got? We got the bantamweight Sean
Coleman,
O'Malley
hey.
against Marlon Vera.
Yeah,
Sugar
this gonna be a
Sean.
monster card right here.
Sugar Sean, y'all, please
It's gonna be a monster card.
watch this dude.
That's
He got blue,
That's
orange,
yeah,
yellow.
He just did it like a
that's Sean
like 2 fights
Takashi.
ago, but
That's Sean Takashi.
wow.
Heavyweight,
The
you
old
got
Mally guy.
Junior
Okay.
Dos Santos.
Yeah,
And I can't even attempt to say the other
Yeah,
dude's
I don't
name.
want
Just
I
you're
don't
doing
want to
good.
either.
You're doing good, Ryan.
I know
Just-
Junior Dos Santos. I know him.
Yeah, he's coming off a loss.
It's
Junior coming off a loss,
Santos.
so we'll
Santos,
see if he could
but it's okay.
come back.
The featherweight, Herbert Burns and Daniel Pineda.
Burns is
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna take
is
Burns on
pretty
that
good.
one.
And bantamweight, you got John
No,
Dodson
no
and
idea who those
Marab
That's gonna be a close one, Ryan. You need to learn to work on your pronunciation, man.
Boy, it is a
them some tough names.
You
up
pronounce
there.
it in
I'm
Reg.
just saying, in
You
Louisiana,
pronounce it.
we
Ain't
learn
nobody
pronunciation.
names look like that in
names.
Louisiana. Get out of here, boy.
No.
Nobody names look like that in Louisiana.
No.
Hey, Sugar Sean, y'all. I'm just telling y'all gotta watch Sugar Sean, man.
No, it's gonna be a nice card. So
That's
y'all
a
stay.
co-main event?
Y'all start watching the fights. They start at 6 o'clock for the for the first set of prelims.
Yeah.
7 o'clock for the next one. 9 o'clock for the championship fights.
So everybody taking Daniel.
And
to win.
they're not on Fight Island no more. They're back in the Apex. So
Everybody taking Daniel to win?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. DC, man. Bring it home.
yeah.
Okay. And this fight, kind of anticipated, I guess you could say, but it got pushed back. Tyson and Roy Jones.
Well, I heard.
What was
I
the
mean,
initial
Why did they push it back?
What was
That's
the
I want to
initial
know the
well,
real reason.
I'm gonna tell you. All right, I got you. They actually both of them kind of when they did the negotiations, both of them needed a little cash. Both of them still want to kind of see if they got it. You know, Roy just fought about 2 years ago. Tyson been working out hard,
With some
but
sharks.
it started catching steam after all the pay-per-view and all the people after all the advertisement and all the stuff they've been putting out. The money started
so
building and building.
so they want to make more money. Is what you're trying to say.
They pushing it back
Okay.
to build the
So they
the
want
pot.
to stack more money, and that
Now
way
they are gonna have like entertainment before the fight too, like a little show,
Nate
it's like a
Robinson
concert or
boxing,
something
yo.
going on. Yeah, it's like little events
Nate
going before the
Robinson
fight.
on
But I mean, not
the
even
card.
just that. I think it's gonna be like music,
Performance,
yeah,
okay,
performances and stuff too. So they just building it, and they see the money building, they push it back. A lot of people gonna watch it.
I thought it was
Yeah, I
because
agree.
Mike Tyson was catching sharks.
He was.
no.
Did you see him on Shark Week?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
it.
he was on
Yeah.
Shark.
Mike Tyson everywhere right now. He trying to make that loot
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
what I say. They building, and while it's building, you might well let it build.
Yeah, might as
Well, you know what? Also, he started that Legends Only League, that LOL League. He started that, and I guess he want to promote it really good so that the other fights that they're gonna be hosting, it could do well too.
that's-
Because
that's
if they
gonna be
come out
crazy.
there and it be a bust, it's gonna be hard for him to push that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people gonna watch it. I'm definitely gonna watch it. I just. Well, they have to wear headgear and everything, and
So they are doing the headgear.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch.
Because I didn't know if they were doing the headgear for sure or not.
from what
Yeah,
I was, from what I was told,
it's like the law, whatever it is, wherever they fighting at.
once they pass 50, they have to wear headgear.
Well, where are they fighting at?
We can get that for you for the next show.
After 50, you have to wear headgear.
Wherever they
I
fighting
mean-
at, I don't know if it's Vegas, but wherever they fighting at, they supposed to wear headgear. I heard Tyson doing the interview and he talked about it.
Hey man,
After 50,
that's-
Tyson said they gotta wear headgear.
After
So,
50 years old.
no, I don't know what that is. That's Reggie.
man, that's some hard shots to the head, man. Come on, man.
Y'all can't.
But
pay
they
that
boxers,
dude no
though.
attention.
Well, you know what? They ain't got enough cranberry juice that could fix that.
This dude here.
Let's get to golfing, man.
Dude said, man, he said after 50.
Whalen Players Championship winner. We was talking about it last week.
Got to wear a helmet.
They had the Players Championship, the first major of the season, and Colin Morikawa. He come out.
Say that again.
Colin Morikawa.
Go ahead on, boy.
He was
Hit the
13 under.
Thank you
and,
for taking time to learn that
And
name.
I tell you, it's just him and his playing partner actually played at Stanford together in college. So it was kind of a relaxing day for them. It was two youngsters, and he came out. I knew one of the two probably would pull away, but you playing with somebody you're familiar playing with, you're working around the course, and it ain't nobody that you really looking at in a negative way. When you play golf, you trying to score against the course, and everybody kind of give little tips to their playing partner. So
Got
just so
some
you know.
familiar names on the leader list there.
Yep, but just so you know, Colin Morikawa come out first, Paul Casey, and Dustin Johnson finished tied for second. Jason Day was the 54-hole leader.
Yeah.
After Saturday, and he
Yeah,
dropped the ball.
He fell off.
But Matt Wolf, Scheffler was the leader at one point. Everybody been rooting big for Tony Finau. Bryson DeChambeau finished 4 under.
And Rose.
Justin Rose, a multi-major winner.
Rose.
And he finished at 9 under. So
That's some monsters that's,
you pretty
that's
much
on that
Patrick
list
Reed
right
on
there,
that first row, and just some other notable names.
Yeah.
The leader was 13 under, and people like Adam Scott finished 4 under. Brooks Koepka finished 3 under. I know everybody like to look for Tiger and Rory. Tiger finished the total round at 1 under. And the leader was
How much?
13.
What Tiger made about what?
Uh,
35.
I know the
That-
winner got 1.98
Probably made
million.
about the same
That's
as
the
much
purse
as
right
Cam
there.
Newton.
That's the purse right there.
About
But
the same amount as Cam Newton.
just so you know, just so you know, the winner, the number one person brought home 1.98, almost $2 million for 4 days worth of work.
Look, he act like he
Man.
But
can't.
just
He
so
act like
you
he
know,
ain't here.
just so you know,
That's a lot of
Tiger,
money though.
That's more than Cam Newton.
I mean, but it's like Cam Newton finishing 10th place. He got 250,000.
Well, they ain't trying to deal with y'all right now. You trying to concentrate?
well, I mean, I'm trying to breeze through this real quick because Tiger Woods came in tied for 37,
Oh,
and he brought in $45,000.
Oh,
Yeah, you see, that's what I just
Like
said.
Cam
I
Newton?
thought it was 35. I
But
guess
almost $2
35.
million for 4 days.
Yep,
Yeah.
and just so
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
straight, boy.
the last place person that made the cut, Sung Kang, he brought home $18,700.
And that's
For 4 days.
that's last place.
That's last place. So, that's what's going on. They just announced that the Masters gonna be played without the fans in November, and that's gonna be November the 9th through the 15th. That's gonna be a different look. They got the FedEx Cups getting ready to start up. Look like they pretty much almost set. They got this one more tournament to play, and just so you know, the playoffs for golf, just like basketball starting up the playoffs. Playoffs for golf is about to start in about a week or so, and it's a 3-week series of tournaments, and you start with 125 players, then you work your way down to the top 65, I think, and then you go down to the top 30 players that duke it out that last week. So,
So
it's
here's your top 10
125,
right here.
70, and then 30.
Justin Thomas number one.
The winner gets $15 million.
Oh, Lord.
Ay, ay, ay.
So this pretty much.
So
gonna
I
be
mean,
who's
all
gonna
these
get in
tournaments
there.
worth at least $1.5 to $2 million on the weekend.
Waylon, we
The
need
winner
we
of this
need
turn
to-
of this playoffs gonna win.
we need to start playing
No,
golf
he
way
already
more.
I
doing
told
it.
you, man.
Yeah, he already doing
I
it.
got a lot of people telling me I need to get serious about it.
Why don't you go win some money and bring it back to the division?
I wouldn't mind.
Shit,
Yeah.
what you shot at 80 something the other day?
Yeah, like 86 or something. I shot 83 the other
Man,
day.
that's
But I tell you what, Justin
that's-
Thomas
that's
gonna
good
probably
work,
get that
dude.
top seed, and at that top seed, Justin Thomas gets a $2 million bonus as
wow.
the top, as the
A
number one
bonus.
seed.
2 mil,
So
bro.
that's his little
That's like
bonus.
them
So
Cam Newton.
That's
incentives.
nice,
that's
man.
what's going on.
Cam Newton need to go play golf.
Cam
Everybody,
need to go golf.
everybody wondering about Tiger Woods though. He actually sat out a tournament and he didn't put on a good showing for the major, so he looking to ramp it up a little bit, and he gonna be playing a little more golf going into these majors. So be on the lookout for Tiger Woods.
Okay, now can you say something about Cam?
All news
Man,
football.
we ain't
Let's
got
get
to
it.
football yet.
Let's get into football first. Let's knock this college out first. Cause college is kind of complicated for everybody who don't know. We have some conferences going to play, some conferences not going to play.
I don't understand that. How you get a true champion like that?
They ain't gonna have a true
The
champion.
true champion
Well,
come
ain't
from
nobody
the SEC
winning out the
anyways.
The Big Ten
ACC
cancel.
and-
Big
Come on,
Ten-
the SEC anyway.
Yeah, they
Clemson
playing
and
for conference
Bama
championships.
playing
You
every
never
year
know.
anyway.
I heard Southern had a good team this year.
Okay.
The Big Ten canceled, and also the Pac-12 canceled. So they both out of there. They are not
All of them
playing.
canceled.
So
They're the
just
winners.
so y'all know, that's Oregon, that's Stanford,
USC.
that's Ohio State. in
Ohio
Big
State was your
Ten.
number one
Is
preseason.
USC in the Pac-12?
They were number one in
USC?
preseason, and
Yeah,
they are
yeah,
not
yeah,
playing.
Yep.
And the little quarterback
Arizona
for
State,
Ohio
Arizona,
State was
all
kind of upset because he was expected to be like a top 4 pick, and they're not playing at
Yeah,
all.
I'm clowning about this, but this messed up.
He's not happy
I
about
don't.
that at
I
all.
just don't understand how they gonna play and not everybody playing. You like that's just.
It's about the money.
The conferences don't play anyway.
about the
like,
money.
LSU not gonna play no Pac-12.
It's about the money.
I know, but what you gonna do? You gonna readjust the schedule and
Yeah.
just
They
They
all
playing straight
hey,
conference.
most of
Conference
them
is
done
not
already
playing
put their
anyway.
schedules
Yeah.
out anyway.
Yeah, the Big 12 schedule already came out. They
Yeah.
playing conference games. It's about the money, man. It's about the
the
money.
Big 12 is
I
not
don't-
playing, right?
Yeah, the Big 12. The Big
Oh,
10
the
not
Big
playing.
10 and the
well, you-
Pac-12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pac-12.
Pac-12.
They're not playing.
Pac-12.
Yeah, but you know, even
I don't know,
before
it's
all
just
this, they
crazy,
was
man.
already saying that that they wasn't gonna be taking the out of conference games anyway.
So what they gonna do? They gonna play like the SEC gonna just
SEC
play
teams.
SEC teams,
Yeah, they
Yep.
gonna-
and then
the
whoever
schedule
have the
gonna go
best
down-
record gonna have the best record against everybody and do the playoffs and all of that.
The
still
schedule gonna
same?
go down to like 7 games or something.
Yeah, they still supposed to be doing the
They
SEC
eliminate all them
championship,
other
but I don't think they're
games.
gonna do
Man, that's crazy.
like a
That's
a
whack.
national
They
championship.
not gonna be playing
They're not
against
doing that.
No national?
So they're not gonna be playing against.
They're not gonna be
New
playing
Me-
against the backyard Broncos
New-
and all
new-
them
new-
people like that.
No, they're gonna play in conference. They're playing everybody in conference.
Yeah,
Backyard Broncos.
yeah, man. You
I
know,
know
you
you
know,
talking
you know,
about
Broncos.
you know,
Like Georgia Southern.
like Bunkie High, Cankton University,
Oh Lord.
Kaplan University, KU, baby.
My thing is, if they gonna cancel 2 conferences, 2 big Power 5 conferences, just get them all out of there. Like, it doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying,
But
man.
they're doing it for the money. It's the money. And this let everybody know college football, those boys need to be getting paid because the only reason why they're playing is because of the money. That's it. TV contracts.
And they're not getting
And
paid.
they're not the ones
That's
getting
it.
paid.
They're not getting paid. But coach talking about, look, I know y'all gonna think it's for the money, but it's really for the players.
Well,
We want it for the
they already
players.
been trying to find out, the coaches, what they saying in the locker rooms, because the coaches, they gonna get paid if they play. And,
Well, the players want to play because they want to be able to go to the NFL.
They just worried about
You
the
guys
coaches.
trying to make
They
it,
just worried about the coaches in the locker room saying, "Hey, y'all been working too hard right now to not play this game."
Exactly, you're right.
And,
You're right,
know,
you're
and
Well,
they-
I'm pretty sure the coach is doing that too, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what everybody
One player
saying right now.
who wanted to stay anonymous, he had made a comment. I believe he had said, okay, it's fine for us to go on campus and go to class, but it's not okay for us to play football.
Yeah, it's
where
a lot of
if
kids
we're
that
in
wanna
the
play.
athletic building, we getting tested every day, not on campus. Like, if we're going to the athletic building and practice, we getting tested every day or every other day.
Okay,
not
but
on
look,
campus,
this
not
is
at regular
but look,
classes.
this is my thing, Ryan. This is my thing. Okay, I'm gonna use the NFL for example. Okay, so the NFL, you have 53-man roster. So just with the football players, you have 106 players, and then you think about each team coaching staff and a trainer. So you're probably looking like another 30 people on each team. So that's what 166, and then you have the chain crew, then you have the officials, then you have the camera crew. By the time you just get everybody you need to have one game, you're looking at about 200 people on the football field.
Well, this is another thing. Whenever you a lineman in the trenches, it's gonna be some breathing hard and some sneezing and snotting, and it's gonna be, if you're in the trench, it's different than baseball because it's just even baseball. Look right now, baseball, all the first basemen wear masks.
Yeah, but my
because some players come through first base.
to me, it's just too many players.
In the trenches,
It's too much.
you're gonna be head up,
Even-
with the offensive lineman, defensive lineman.
Then you go to the
and
sideline,
I mean,
they
you
switch
breathing
and
into
go-
each
yeah,
other's
yeah.
face
Look,
anyway.
but look, think about it this way. Okay,
That's a lot of
that's
people,
one
man.
thing to think about. What I was saying about the 200 people. Now that's just one game. Now you go into all the other games, that's 200 everywhere. So now you have over 1,000 people every week that you're trying to make sure none of them, get the COVID and pass it
don't
and stuff.
know,
Like
man.
that's to
That's-
me, that's just.
So how about
And
the conferences
that's-
that are having games then?
What's that?
How about the conferences that are having games? Because you're going to have 3 conferences that's going to be doing just what you said.
I
Just
mean,
what you said.
they're gonna have to come up with some type of bubble deal,
No, man, no,
to-
that ain't gonna work.
I mean,
That ain't gonna work.
But that's gonna be hard too because they some college students
that's
in
some
class.
kids. That's
You don't
kids
know what
still,
they
man.
gonna do that
Exactly.
night or where
That's
they
what
going
the
or
player was
and then they
saying.
gonna
Yeah.
come back.
That
And
was his
you know what's
point.
gonna happen? You're gonna have a lot of games where a lot of players not gonna be able to play
Well,
those
see,
games
I'ma
because
say
they're gonna
this.
be quarantined.
I will say this, being
That's
that,
gonna be hard, bro.
I'm gonna say this, being that I done played ball and I've been at camps and stuff like that. The bubble would be better for the kids anyway because they go to camps and they all on campus. So if you want to bubble somebody, you
But-
can bubble
but-
them
but
because
what I'm
they
saying-
being fed on campus, they being worked out on campus.
But
I
some of
mean,
them kids don't have no money, man. Them kids work. Some kids working.
Yeah,
At least
yeah,
gonna get paid.
yeah.
We just talking
To me,
about
they
this.
yeah,
need
they
to
have a
cancel the whole
job.
thing.
You know, they're
We
doing
talking
different
about-
things.
We just said them kids need to get paid. Yeah, they can go in the bubble to get paid, but some of them guys
They need
really
to cancel
trying
the whole thing.
Like I
that's what
said,
I
you
said
know
too.
what's
The
gonna
whole
what's
thing,
gonna
cancel
happen
it.
is you're
so
gonna
what if
have
they cancel
teams.
it and then we drop the vaccine? You heard Russia already dropping the vaccine.
Yeah, but we
Man,
can't live on this.
But
though.
here's
We
my
can't say
point.
We
this.
talking
This
about
why-
right now.
This
can't
is
do
why
this.
I say
I mean,
that
they
though.
dropping it in
We
October.
talking
Because
about
you got
right
2
now.
conferences that said they had medical experts that said it was not good for their players
just-
to play
it just
because
don't
of
seem like
effects
it.
after COVID. Your heart can get enlarged and
it's
all kind
athletes,
of other
man.
stuff. But then you got 3 other conferences saying their medical experts say
Oh, no.
it's fine. You can't have 2 medical experts from 2 different regions saying 2 totally different
Yeah,
things.
Well, I
It's about
heard.
the money.
Well,
It's
look,
about the
look.
money
I
to me,
heard. I
man.
heard the doctor that what's the name? The doctor that's always on TV.
Fauci.
He said that earlier today. He said that he's a little concerned about people and kids going back to school right now and trying to not imagine playing sports and tackling each other and like you
Yeah,
said,
like
the
Layla said,
breathing
in
and the
the trenches,
sweating
man.
and all of that. There, I
A
mean,
fumble, everybody piled up. Oh,
it get
no.
nasty. It get nasty in football. You
Because I
already
know,
know
like
that,
around
man.
here, they canceled high school football, right?
They
Like
push
they
it back.
canceled it.
They push it back.
They pushed it back.
to further notice.
Okay, so
I don't know. Man.
I just feel like football just have too many people
been-
that's involved in one
it's-
game.
it's-
Same thing with high school, man. You know what I'm saying? And some of these high schools got over 100 players on their team. on the sideline, and then you got officials, and then
It's tough, man.
It just don't seem safe to me.
It don't seem safe, but
don't.
it's tough because I think about like the players. Man.
I tell you
like,
what.
them guys, some of them.
I tell you what. Major League still playing,
No,
baby.
look,
Keep it rolling.
Man,
Keep it
some-
rolling.
like some of the players, man. Like
Let's go
like
Yankees.
The players that would be like on the
What
bubble
they
of
gotta do
like
with
being
football?
NFL
Y'all
caliber.
y'all
and,
thought the
you know,
sky
like,
was falling on
they
the
won't get their
baseball
chance
2 weeks ago.
They don't get their chance to play.
Say that again.
I said it's bittersweet because like you don't want them to play to be healthy, but you also want the people like the players that's we not too sure if they NFL ready.
They
and,
need
you
more
know,
games for teams to see them
Yeah,
play.
like
Yeah.
more.
But that's
more,
why-
And that's kind of like.
But that's
gonna have
why
no team.
that's why a lot of those boys want to
That's-
play. Like the quarterback
tough,
from
man.
Clemson.
Oh, he said he
he
wanna
want to play because his
went
check
back.
his
People like
check
Ryan
going
think he
down.
good.
Justin
His
Fields
check
too.
going down.
Justin Fields too. And Justin Fields was upset because Ohio State
tough,
ranked number
man.
1. They saying he at least gonna be a top 3 pick, and you ain't gonna have no film on him.
Nope.
tough,
Nope.
man.
And that means your check gonna go down.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, they could have
That's
went. They
tough,
could have went in
man.
the draft last year and they stayed. So that's why they upset.
Justin
That's why
Fields
they
couldn't
want
go
to
to
play.
Yeah,
that
that's
shit,
probably
That's why they want to
yeah.
play.
That have a lot to do
I
with
don't
it
know,
too.
man.
Cause they could have leave last year and go get paid, but not.
Yeah.
But not all of them, though, huh?
No, we talking about those couple,
ones
those
that
two
can.
players. The
Fields
two
can.
you
Fields
was talking
playing
about.
in Georgia. Fields a transfer from Georgia. He's
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
freshman or
yeah.
nothing.
Because
And,
the rule is you got to be at least a junior, right?
And Ryan,
Yeah.
the deer could have gone.
Trevor Lawrence, no, he couldn't.
Trevor Lawrence is senior
No,
this year.
no, he's a junior.
He a junior
Oh,
this
no,
year.
he a
Yeah,
junior this year.
Yeah, junior.
And
Oh, okay.
Trevor Lawrence is a junior. That's Ryan Deere.
It just seemed like college is
He
all
want him
confused,
over
man.
Dak.
I know. Man,
You see
it's
that
just
deer
crazy.
running?
Man, bro.
It's crazy times.
It just
man.
seemed like college is all confused. They need to figure it out. Well, for LSU fans, you'll get to see LSU play.
Well, I'm glad we won the championship last year. We could still celebrate that right now as we speaking.
Nick Saban say they're safer on campus with him than wherever the else they
And
at.
I'm sure his check said that.
He kind of got a point, though. He kind of do have a point.
NFL started practice this week. I saw the Saints working out the other day.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
seen
what
that.
you
They
saw?
doing
You saw
COVID
Tom
testing,
Brady
too.
practicing?
Nope, I wasn't watching.
Well, Tom Brady was looking good out
I
there.
saw Cam Newton.
Oh, you did? How did he look?
Edelman say he looked
Who
fit.
said
No,
Richard Cam Newton? I
He
seen
said Edelman said. I asked
wasn't
you.
there.
I asked you how he looked.
I wasn't there.
He said Edelman said.
I read the reports. Edelman did an interview
Well,
after
I
practice.
seen Tom, and Tom looks like he has a 21-year-old arm.
We got 3 minutes,
Well,
fellas.
it look like y'all need to worry about that over in New Orleans.
We don't need to worry about nothing in New Orleans.
Y'all
We
gotta-
have
y'all
another
gotta
top-notch
deal with him
receiver.
twice.
We
We
just
had-
signed Everson Griffin. Our front line gonna look cold, boy.
here
So
we
that's
go.
y'all gonna win the
Terry
Super Bowl.
Poe,
You say our front line
Don
gonna look
Terry
cold.
Poe,
Y'all gonna
Tyson
look cold. They gonna be
Crawford,
good or
Everson
what?
Griffin.
Y'all gonna win the Super Bowl now?
They gonna
Ryan?
be cold if the air conditioning stay
We
on.
need to win the division first.
Jerry Jones gonna have
We
it
got to win
cold
the
in there
division
for real.
first. We know y'all ain't winning it.
Hey, Ryan.
Y'all ain't winning the Super Bowl.
Ryan, let me,
Jerry
you
Jones gonna
know
have it
what?
cold in there.
You know what? You need to worry about what kind of grace Jerry Jones gonna grace y'all with.
He should have
That's
just
what
shut
you.
up.
That's
Did
what
you
you
watch
need to
it?
worry
Shut up.
about.
Did you watch the
That boy
interview?
say,
I watched
I'm
it.
gonna,
I watched
I'm
it.
gonna
Ryan
grace
say,
him.
I watch it.
We got 2 minutes. He should have just shut up.
I'm-
He
I'm
shouldn't
just
even.
shut up.
He should have just kept not saying nothing.
Yo,
I'm
but
full
shout
of
out to
whiskey.
Dak. Shout out to Dak because he was up. The guy on death row, Jones. His name was Jones. Dak advocated for him to get him off of death row for being wrongfully
Jerry Jones
accused of something
I'm
in
gonna show
Oklahoma.
grace.
So shout out to Dak for that. Black lives still matter, and for all the athletes that's doing stuff for Black Lives Matter, shout outs to y'all.
Somebody need to
Shout out to
advocate
y'all.
for Dak to get paid.
He getting paid this year. 31 something. I mean, he getting paid more than Cam.
Yep.
We know that.
Really said,
Hey,
yep.
you heard what he said? Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He has nothing to say.
Get
that,
over here.
That's right. You're 100%.
Hey, I
Make
ain't
the
gonna lie. I
Patriots
ain't
great
gonna lie.
again. Make the Patriots great again.
Oh
Hey,
my God.
craft pimp game is strong.
That man strong. But yo, we
They-
got one
hey,
more
hey,
minute. I
hey,
think
they-
we got one more minute. I think.
Yep.
Okay.
They made Cam do the pimp daddy dance.
Yo,
iTunes.
Cam ready to work hard, man. Cam over
Check
there
us
ready
out
to
on
work.
iTunes, y'all. We got the new season on iTunes.
That ball gonna pick cotton.
Go ahead and check us out. iTunes podcast, AOC.org podcast network. We're also on there. And our YouTube channel. We've been getting a lot of response. We didn't get any comments this week for the comment of the week. We started that last week. If you have any comments, any arguments with what we talk about, you want to put your input, leave a comment. You might make it onto the
Hey,
show.
We did have
If,
a comment.
if somebody
All
want to have
our,
a if somebody want to have a LeBron Jordan debate, I'm up for it.
Oh, that's gonna take more than just a little comment of the week segment.
Right.
Or if
That's
somebody,
gonna take more
Hey,
than that, boy.
we can go
Lord.
at it every
'Cause
week.
You and Boo go for hours.
We can
boy.
go at it every week.
hey,
Oh,
and
Lord.
I would like to expose fake fans.
Who's fake fans? Well, Phil for one.
Oh,
know
really?
Phil for one.
Oh,
He
really?
ain't saying nothing.
Oh, that's it. That's an hour. We out of here. On behalf of myself, I'm Ryan G, the moderator,
I'm fair, baby.
Reggie
Mr. Taylor.
F. Baby.
and we gonna holler at y'all next week. This is the Division. This is our podcast. Peace.
Peace.